Welcome back to Far Cry 5's arcade mode, the mode that can give you something really good or the mode that can give you hot garbage. We're going off on another journey. Sweet Troublemaker! Okay guys, the journey has led us here to a map that's been tagged Office, but a display picture that shows an overworld map along with the edge of the map with the big back there. It's hard to notice, but yeah, that is the edge of the map back there. Gameplay modifiers: jump higher, no fall damage, infinite ammo, reckless driver. So we can be reckless throughout the office. I'm gonna go through a beautiful office today. Yes, I live here. I work here. This is my office. Oh, no, yeah, that's my business partner right here. My partner's kind of a little angry at the moment, though, so you're gonna have to excuse his attitude. Hey, no, stop down. Go and deliver them papers like you were supposed to. Those paper leaves. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. And, oh, friggin' jump higher. I forgot about that. Well, that eliminates the jump trick. Okay, well, I can definitely get up here. Let's see if the Yeti can actually come on up here. Partner, ally, I need you to climb for a moment. You have to get up. No? Okay, then. Well, goodbye. I will leave you to your own devices. What the hell is that? That's the new photocopy machine, the printer. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of looking a little rough right now, especially since someone dumped their plant on top of it. Now it's being cleaned. That's exactly what it is. Oh, and here's this guy. Here's Fred. He's just sitting in a corner, and he's working on his computer. Now I need to go use the restroom. There it is. There's the restroom. It's over in the back, but unfortunately, it's closed because I can't seem to reach it. As you can tell, it's closed. It's not an invisible wall, it's just not available right now, so I guess I'm gonna have to just go home. That's all I can do. Okay, I'm done making fun of this map. Let's go. What the hell was that monstrosity I just played? That surely could not have been a real Far Cry 5 map, right? Alright guys, you know the drill. We're going to war! I'm assuming that's title for WWIII Modern Ops. It might be in short, because there may not be enough character room to put in the full WWIII name, you know? Oh well, let's just assume that it is, but it's been tagged industrial, which leads to suggest that we're going to be fighting in some sort of factory or an urban area. And now we can begin. Survivalist, easy. Soldier, medium. Police, hard. Civilian, impossible. What the hell, man? That's not impossible. Do you even know who I am? Does this creator... Oh, no, this creator's probably new to this thing. That's not impossible. That's not hard. That's not even anywhere close. You gave players an easy way to kill behemoths. Basically, the hardest loadout choice available would just be nothing at all. Having nothing in the loadout except a grapple, because you might need it to win. And maybe a parachute if you need that to win. But otherwise, nothing! I'm so used to playing with that now. I cannot believe creators think that having a weapon is considered hard. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin. Maybe they'll get better. Oh, I've been detected. Well, I was hoping that I could actually get away from the enemies without getting detected, but no, I'm still been seen. This definitely looks like a mess. I'm just right now trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. I know I'm supposed to go to that yellow dot, but I'm trying to figure out the proper way forward. I don't think this map was supposed to have this many openings. Like, I think that there was supposed to be a set pathway, but it wasn't envisioned well, because I'm able to come here and possibly just go straight to the end for an instant victory. Maybe, maybe not, we're gonna see. It might be blocked off, and I might have to go to a set... Oh, no. You're able to come straight to the end for an instant victory. So, food for thought. Suggestions. I don't think that this was supposed to be hot garbage, even though it turned out to be that way. I don't think it was meant to be designed this way, though. I think there was actual thought put into this map, but however, it may have just been set to the wrong game mode. There's probably ways that you can improve this. For an example, the best way that I can think of that you can improve this is change it to bounty hunt. Take it off journey and change it to bounty hunt. Then place 2 or 3 targets in that city, that back there. That way the players actually have to play against the enemies. They actually have to fight. As it stands right now, you don't have to kill anything. It doesn't matter what your loadout choice is. Like I said, impossible's not hard. It doesn't actually feel hard at all. It doesn't matter what you pick. You could go with completely nothing, not even a grappling hook or a parachute, and you'd still have the same results. So I say change it to bounty hunt so you can place 2 or 3 targets in that city. That way the players actually have to go into that city, because bounty hunt requires you to go and kill those targets to win. Journey, on the other hand, doesn't require that. You can just go to this yellow dot and you're done, and that's what I'm going to do right now. As far as this map's condition right now goes, it's a map that lets you go straight to the end for an instant victory, but I'm not going to punish it. And now that I've escaped the city, I'm going into the jungle, because there's a secret that I must go and collect. Or maybe it's the secret of getting out of the jungle. That's what I hope to do. I just needed to get away from that office, man. Unchanged loadout names, lovely. Okay, so we're involved in a plane crash. I'm kind of liking the story at the beginning. I wish the loadouts were changed, but you can't have everything, right? Okay, for a moment I thought there might have been a grapple hook requirement. But no, maybe I'm able to actually play it after all. I just need to figure out how to get out of this water. There, I've climbed out of the water. There's no grapple hook around here. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way instead. Maybe I'm supposed to get out of the water this way. This I can forgive because actually I can praise it, honestly. This is actual type of grass greenery that is supposed to be growing in water. So it makes full sense. I'm completely forgiving and praising it. Okay, I'm out of the water. I see the plane crash here. And I can probably jump trick up this hill. Oh, whoa, that is really steep. Maybe not. You can, but it's really, really difficult, even with a turbo controller. So there's certain spots that you can get a footing down, but it's not everywhere. Okay, never mind. I take it back. You can't actually jump trick up this. This is how you set your hills, people. This is what you want to do if you want to keep players on an intended part of the map. You set hills like this, because the players cannot jump trick up it. They can't climb it in any way or form. Okay, now let's continue. This guy's a dead body. He has no gun or anything. There's fire here. I'm going to run into fire to see what will happen. I make it sound so dumb like that, but oh, look at this. Oh, I found the secret. The secret to getting out and finding the unedited part of the map. I see a helicopter now. An actual drivable helicopter too. And that's where I'm going. Because of course once you get to that you pretty much won on a journey game. Unless the finish line turned out to be underground. Also, I'd like to point out that there's no music on this map. No music, so you're hearing my PlayStation fan really, really loud at the moment. I'm gonna see if I can get down without hurting myself. Oh, good. Okay. So there's a trick to getting down most hills in this game that I found like a few weeks ago. It'll let you get down almost any hill on Far Cry 5 unless it's a straight drop. Hills that are really steep that sometimes like to push you off and then you're just dead. Here's how you go down hills. You start going down the hill regularly and then you turn your character around and try to run up it. As you come down, you turn around, try and run up, and that allows you to be able to go down the hill without actually taking the fall damage. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat trick. Anyway, I made it to one of the finish lines. I don't know what the rest of the finish lines have to do with anything, but this is how as far as the map's gonna go. This map did a few things right, but it did so much more wrong. Too much wrong for me to be able to call this anything good. It's just meh. The secret is that today I am trying to clean out as many journey maps as I can before the live stream happens, because generally we get really crappy journey maps and maps that give easy victories. So I'm trying to get rid of them so that survival becomes much more fun to play. Of course there's still always the die in one shot maps that could come. That's what happened last week, but that's then. Let's talk about this map now. Compound. This display picture doesn't tell us much other than that it's going to be nighttime and maybe there's going to be a wolf on the map. That's all it's saying. We begin with today's loadout choices. The top one's called Stealth. The second one's called Guns Blazing. Salvager, which is empty, and then there's an actual empty. What? What's the difference between salvager and empty? You know, screw it. I'm gonna go with my loadout choice. I'm empty. As soon as I started, an enemy died in fire. That's beautiful. Alright, so this is Journey, and in Journey, you have to touch the yellow dot to win. It does not matter how. As long as you touch it, you've won. Anything else goes. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. Unless there's like invisible walls here to make me stay on a set pathway, so that I can go into the actual danger, I'm just gonna go straight to the yellow dot. Because that's all I have to do to win. And I think that this map may be set to the wrong game mode. Yeah. This map feels like it should be an assault or journey, rather than, not journey, be an assault or bounty hunt. That way players would actually have to go into that danger and do something. Right now it's set to journey, and I can just skip over it possibly. Unless there's like a scripted region kill death here for not interacting with the map. Is there? Because I've been hit by that a few times. Nope, there's not. I get an instant victory. Boo! Your map is sitting at a dislike at the moment, but I'm gonna leave it alone because in the event that it actually turns out to be a real map, it gives you time to actually change your game mode. But as it stands right now, as Journey, this map sucks! This one's called Super Escape CH2. That's right, it's gonna be a super, and it's an escape. This display picture tells us that we're probably either gonna start inside the bunker and have to work our way out, or maybe it's vice versa. Hopefully there is an actual game here though. I get two loadout choices. I can choose Assault, which has a handgun and a grenade, or I could choose Melee, which comes with the aluminum bat. As for which one is the best loadout choice, it's impossible to know at this point, because we don't know what kind of enemies we're dealing with. So I'm gonna roll a dice. My dice has told me to go with Melee.
Journey.
I, for some reason, thought that these guys here, I thought they were enemies. Well, now I have another weapon. I now have a weapon. Yep, I took them out just so I could grab their guns. We still have no idea what kind of enemies we're dealing with at the moment. But it looks like the finish line might be underground. It very well might be, but for now I'm going to try and break the map until we know exactly where the finish line is. This creator, though, has seen my videos, so they know about players trying to break maps at this point. And we'll see how well they'll actually keep players into this one as I'm climbing up the land. Which, actually, I'm still able to climb it. There we go. I just jump tricked up to the top. So, I have just decided to jump over the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, for a moment I thought I got stuck there, but no, I can still jump free. So, I still managed to jump out of the map. And it looks like I've got a 400M walk to do. So my suggestion on this is definitely want to put some invisible walls up so that players cannot just jump over the rocks. If you cannot have invisible walls up, like if you ran out of memory to be able to place objects down, you're going to have to move the out-of-bounds line instead. Make sure that players actually stay in the map so they don't jump over and break it. That's my first suggestions on this map. Move invisible... place invisible walls, or move the out-of-bounds line if you don't have enough memory to move those invisible walls. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go without accidentally soft-locking myself, because some of these items are just transparent and doesn't actually show. Let's see. Let's come up here. Go this way. I can somewhat see the finish line. I'm just trying to make sure I don't soft-lock myself accidentally. Ah! Those are enemies down there, I believe. And that's a desert. Come down here. Come down here. Oh, I had a wingsuit, I think. I didn't realize that. I could have just wingsuit across. I could have just flown, and it would have been fine. Oh well. There's an enemy with a sniper. Enemies with snipers are shooting me. I need to get out of the sniper range, or I'm gonna die. I can take you out at least. No, just need to get out of the sniper range. They threw a smoke grenade. That was very smart. It'll let me get away. So it kind of lets you jump over parts of the map. I don't even know if that was a shorter way now that I'm looking at this and playing this. It actually might be faster to stay on path, but if you're having to fight enemies, maybe not. In any case, you are able to just go around these enemies. My next suggestion now is probably going to have to change it to bounty hunt, so players actually interact with these enemies. Because for now, I only had to take out one enemy, and that's just because they were in my way. I knew that if I didn't take them out, they probably would have just arrowed me down. That's how little danger there is on this map. That's how dangerous this map is. I only had to take out one enemy out of how many enemies are actually placed on this map? I don't know. Well, I'm done. I've won. I've finished. Goodbye. I'll see you next time. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! Bonus stage! Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get rid of as many journey maps as I possibly can. That way, survival on today's live stream will be much more entertaining. Yeah. So, we're here on Primal Pig Camp with more content. This display picture tells us that there's going to be taking place inside of a forest. I don't know if that's snow or what that is. I think that's snow. Unchanged loadout names, but the top loadout has been changed. It kind of feels like the creator believes that everyone's just going to go ahead and pick the top loadout and not care about anything else. But I think I'm just going to go with nothing, because nothing is the best, and nothing's going to always beat the rest. You guys know this. You know this saying. You know this to be a fact. If you win with nothing, you are the very best at Far Cry Arcade, and down there is just death. No matter what loadout you have, you go down there, you're done. Oh, lovely. Okay, at least I got to roll this map early. I don't have to sit through this on the live stream, and you guys don't have to sit through it either. It's much better when we don't get maps on like this during the live streams on survival, because it's just horrible to play. It's horrible to experience too. Well, it's not really necessarily horrible. I make it sound like the worst thing in the world, but we're looking for different maps, and at certain right times. This map right now doesn't even feel like it's playing like a real map. I mean, look at how dangerous it's being right now. I'm not taking any damage whatsoever. There's no conflict, no battles, nothing. And I'm able to come this way because Journey indicates that you only have to touch the yellow dot to win. So that's where I'm going to right now. Unless the finish line, that extraction, that yellow dot turns out to be underground, I pretty much am going to have an easy victory. There's my first bit of damage. I had to do it to myself. That's how dangerous this map is. And oh. Screw you, Jinx. I think that my death may have been a blessing for the creator, because I don't rate maps that I haven't really completed unless it's very vital. So they would have been saved from a dislike at this point. Oh well.